Hey, I'm aboard the Grace Ann 2, and it's a 85-foot yacht. I'm talking a beautiful antique motor yacht that has incredible accommodations, phenomenal food, and phenomenal fishing. We're here on Lake of the Woods. We flew into Winnipeg, drove over to Kenora, Ontario yesterday afternoon, and boarded this boat. We're in the center of Lake of the Woods to do a little walleye fishing. Glad you could join me.
Coming up. Lake of the Woods is home to many lodges that offer unique fishing experiences, but none quite as unique as this. The Grace Ann 2 yacht is our home during this trip, as Bob and Wayne experience Lake of the Woods in style, with an unbeatable combination of luxurious accommodations and the natural beauty of the lake itself. The Grace Ann adventure is one you will never forget. Join us today as we relax in luxury and fish some of the best water in the world.
All right. Here comes. Whoa. All right. Oh, man. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Look at that big laker. Yeah. That's huge. Oh, baby. That thing is a monster. Whoa.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Izumi.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, I got one. Look at that thing! Help! Look at those teeth!
Bob Izumi!
All right! Woo-hoo! Oh, that's a nice look. Oh! Whoa! All right! Look at the size of this fish.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Chevrolet, Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
Hey, folks, that's what I call real fishing. We're aboard the Grace Ann 2, just coming out of the city of Kenora on Lake of the Woods. Got my brother Wayne here. And Wayne, what do you think of this boat?
We're in the lap of luxury, but you can probably back it up, I don't know how many years. It's a beautiful, I guess, a teak wood boat, and we're going to learn a lot more about the history about it. It's so quiet. And we're drifting through the channels here.
Well, we just went through Devil's Gap, and now there is an area just up ahead where I did take out a lower unit about 15 years ago on Lake of the Woods. I don't want to, get the captain worried at all about that, but there's a shoal that's marked. I went on the wrong side of the marker, okay? So it was my fault.
I'll have to watch for that one.
Now he's got the GPS unit here with the color mapping, and so he's all right.
Yeah, I notice he's right on track there.
We've got about a 2.5 to 3 hour run down, and we're going to do a little walleye fishing on Lake of the Woods. Should be a lot of fun. Glad you could join us. While we were en route, we were treated to appetizers and a tour of the 75-year-old yacht. From their luxurious lounge with leather couches and Persian rugs to their elegant dining room, you are completely surrounded in first-class accommodations. They even have French chef Nikki aboard to cook you some magnificent meals, and that night we were treated to some fine dining.
When we return, Bob and Wayne head out on Lake of the Woods for some tasty walleye.
Nice walleye, yeah.
Whoa, what a way to start.
All right, look at this baby. Wow, all right.
Closed captioning is brought to you by FNCC and MotorExam.com.
We're talking about luxurious accommodations aboard this 85-foot motor yacht they call the Grace Ann 2. This boat is rich in history, and you know what? They really look after you here. Not only do you have fine dining with a world-class chef, you also have staff that really look after all of your needs, and they've got first-rate guides, too, that'll take you to where the fish are. I don't think I want to leave. I really like this place. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
It's the type of service that you get aboard the Great Sand 2. What have we got on there, sir? Walleye?
Now look at that head shaking going.
All right.
Thump, thump, thump.
Well, it's only fitting, you know, Ryan being a full-time guide catches the first one, right?
Is that wine and cheese, or is that? How are you?
Oh, nice walleye. Yeah.
Whoa, what a way to start.
All right. Look at this baby.
Wow.
All right.
I thought we were going to be...
Yeah, evidently. What
Nice
the heck
fish.
is going on?
Wow.
That's a good one, man. Wow, that's a nice fish, right? Yeah, pushing 5 pounds.
What a start. What a start.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go out and catch a bunch of those male, you know, spring fish, but obviously you're starting off big. What, are we going to start off big, go small, or what are we going to do here today? That's good spring. Yeah, that's a good spring fish, isn't it?
Wow, this looks like a sauger. Ooh, green smell.
I always wondered why you had fish breath. All that smelling and sticking his nose in the fish's mouth, smelling their breath. There we go again. Yeah, that's a better fish. Oh yeah, that's a good walleye. All right, good stuff. Good one. Little guy. Eater. Shoreline.
Shoreline is so symbolic. I dream about it all winter long. Well, obviously, you do more than dreaming about shoreline. You execute them.
Most, you know, walleye fishing during the spring year is done just usually adjacent to those spawning areas, and this is very typical of a spawning area. The narrows behind us going into a bay, and we're fishing out front here on a big flat. You know, you really just want to connect with fish that are in that transition zone right now. Aha. Walleye or perch? You know, using that fire line, I can almost tell how your rod bent what you got on just by looking too. Yeah. Little walleye. Shore lunch or too small or just right or a little?
Usually I get the finger rule. I can get my fingers around it, it goes back, so that's just big enough.
Just big enough. Oh, the finger roll.
Unfortunately for the fish.
Yeah. If your hand goes, just doesn't go around, it's just big enough.
Yeah. I like that rule because I think the shortest fingers of all the guides, so.
After a few more fish, we decided to head out to Gray Sand's 33-acre island for a shore line. Once we'd arrived, Wayne and I decided we'd have a friendly competition and took part in some of the activities offered here on the island.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
24 out of 25. Now, let's see what kind of story he's going to have. What did he get? Did you get talking? Bob, what did you get there?
Unlike yourself, my ego doesn't need to be stroked, you know, from a competitive standpoint. I'm here more for the fun, enjoying the outdoors. In the bush. In the bush, okay. In the bush. Oh, nice. I think that nailed a walleye. Hey, yeah. Lemon.
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. These days, many families are looking for a personal approach to angling. They often buy land that encompasses a pond or lake with the intent of creating a backyard fishery. It's an ideal situation for young anglers and a great way to put clean, organic fish on the table. When stocking is necessary, most think trout, and that's great if conditions are favorable. Fact is, a high percentage of small lakes and ponds lack sufficient oxygen during heat waves in summer. A wiser direction is the stocking of warm water species like bass, walleye, or panfish. Available from specialty fish farms, we highly recommend walleye due to their adaptability, high rate of return, and superb eating qualities. One of the best sources for fish and information is Leonard's Walleye Culture and Research Facility near Kingston, Ontario. Here, you can talk to an expert, like Wade, and pick up young fish for delivery to your property. Even in small, turbid waters, they key into any food source and grow rapidly. If it's a fished-out cottage lake you're on, pool resources with others and rebuild the fishery to self-sustaining levels. No matter what you plan to stock, always contact your local Ministry of Natural Resources office for any necessary permits. Then, sit back and enjoy your backyard paradise. Coming up, Bob and Ryan get into some nice fish using soft baits while Wayne is left in the cold.
You know, this is quite an experiment, Bob, because you know what I got on?
You have a live minnow.
Live minnow on a jig, and I haven't had a touch.
The Gray Sand sleeps 8 guests quite comfortably. We have 4 crew on board also. We have a captain, a chef, and 2 stewards. There's 6 staterooms, 4 single staterooms and 2 double staterooms. As far as wooden boats go, she's a ditch burn, and she's the largest ditch burn in existence. I think the largest wooden boat doing the things that we do on an inland lake. At the Gray Sand, we offer the highest level of service. I think that's available on the lake and in this area. We have a great training program. We have a key staff. They enjoy the job, and the guests are quite appreciative of the service that we provide.
After that great shore lunch, we jump back into the boats for an afternoon fish on Lake of the Woods. Yes. How strong is this 1 pound fire line?
Well, first of all, you got to get a 1 pound fish.
Oh, here we go. They like this little tiny jig. They're on it like I was on those fish at shoreline. There we go.
Man, it's hot.
Those babies are down there like cordwood. Slamming that bait. I'll tell you, with that fire line, Wayne, you can feel those hits.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Going. Okay, Wayne, the power bait is working.
This experiment, and then, is that the power minnow again?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like a real scientific guinea pig here with this real minnow getting Zippo. Actually, I've had a few little ticks and they won't hold on to it.
Could be the magician, not the one. What do you think? Oh, there's a fish.
It's amazing. And on the minnow here, they pick tick, tick, and then they just drop it. Oh, finally. Finally. Now we got an experiment. This is...
Aha.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah, but when you get infrequent ones, it's nice to get the netting done.
Oh, nice one.
Nice. Yes, sir. Settle down.
Very nice.
Nice sunny walleye. Finally. Actually, boys, though, I must admit, I was trying both. I have a little tiny gulp on the end of it. But maybe that's why they're confused. They're figuring that there's a minnow there and the gulp.
Well, thanks for the seminar anyway.
This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman.
You know, Lake of the Woods is an incredible walleye factory. We caught so many fish, and the whole key there was working the jig slow. During our spring outing, the water was still cool, and what we were doing is matching the weight of the jig to the depth of water we were fishing. If it was shallower, we're going with 1/8 ounce, a little deeper 1/4 ounce, and even deeper yet 3/8 ounce. Now, whether we were using the jig and minnow or the jig and gulp or jig and gulp alive, what we were doing is just working our jig super slow. And some of the guys like to get that jig all the way to the bottom, and then once it's down there, is to feel it by looping that line in your finger like this. You also can use your rod tip for sensitivity as well. And when you do feel any slight weight or a pressure bite or a little tick-tick, just make sure you got a tight line, sweep the hook into them. There's no question when it comes to jig fishing, it is a killer way of catching lots of walleyes.
Coming up next, Bob and Wayne go after some early season pike and bass on a windy Lake of the Woods.
I got one too, eh? Double header. You got the pike on the outside, and we'll see what I got on the inside. One of the great things about Lake of the Woods is its abundance of fish species. Walleye, muskie, pike, bass, whitefish, trout, and panfish all live in these pristine waters. And most of the species are open year-round. So on the last day of our trip, we headed out with manager Brad Dirksen for some early season pike and bass. Oh yeah, Mr. Smallmouth.
What a nice fish.
All right, come on, baby. Wind blown point.
Ready to come?
Yeah, good stuff. Thank you.
Nice fish.
Yeah, he hit a little gulp minnow here on the wind blown point. Good stuff. Well, Brad, you called this shot, so let's go see if we can catch a few bass during this cold front here. What do you got?
20 feet of water.
Northern.
I got one too, eh? Double header. You got the pike on the outside, and we'll see what I got on the inside. Oh, I got a smallmouth here. Whoa, jumper.
I'm in the middle. I got 2 trolling motors working here. One backwards, one forward. Thanks.
Got him up?
Yep.
Oh, it warms you up, eh?
All right.
Got my gulp back.
You
A
bet.
little Lake of the Woods double header here.
Multi-species.
Good stuff. All right. Good stuff. Oh, nice walleye. All right.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one there. That's a good one. That's what we're talking about. Look at this one here. Hey.
Oh, nice
yeah.
bass. Oh.
That's a good one. All right.
Nice fish.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Oh, that is a chunk. Yeah, I got them threaded. All right, good stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Buzz Boat.
Wait just a second. It's got that gulp in its mouth. I want that gulp back.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Big old smallie. Here, let's get the hat off. We gotta look. We gotta look good. Okay.
All right, boys. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Here we go. Get the lug in there.
Yeah, I want that shaky shad gulp back. All right. No, last one.
I've been losing them all on the rocks.
That's the last one I got, and it's threading back onto this little 8-ounce jig head here. Oh, we've caught a few smallmouth and a nice walleye here in this little shoal. Now it's time to go get some feeder-sized walleyes for a shoreline. He'll eat.
Oh, nice fish. Good one.
He'll definitely be a luncher. Oh, perfect. Right. When we arrived back at the lodge, we met up with some staff from Pure Fishing Canada for shore lunch. Even Chef Nikki from the Grey Sand 2 joined us to help cook the fish. Once we had cleaned our plates, we were back on the water for a little bit of fishing before we had to head home.
All right, little guy. A little bigger than a hammer handle. It's a hatchet handle. Ah, all right. Walleye, nice walleye.
I'll get it.
Nice walleye, right? All right. A spinnerbait walleye to boot. Oh, there we go. Oh, little one. Look at this treatment here you got.
There you go. Awesome. Good one. There it goes.
Oh,
Ooh,
big
nice.
fatty.
Nice bronzy.
Big fatty. I was just cranking this spinnerbait. This thing just loaded up on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Nice fish.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Look at there. That is a big smallmouth. Wow.
She's big.
All right.
Nice
Is this
fish.
worthy of a photo, Wayne? What do you think? Lake of the Woods smallmouth, early season. Big old Strike King, Premier Plus spinnerbait. I put this bright one on to attract a pike, but obviously the smallmouth liked it.
Nice fish.
Yeah, he said we'd hopefully get a big old smallmouth in here. All right. Let's get a photo and we'll put her back. All right. Hey, what a great couple of days we've had fishing out here on beautiful Lake of the Woods, staying aboard the Grey Sand 2. Brad, thank you very much.
Awesome, Bob.
You've hosted a very great trip. I can't wait to come back there again.
I hope to see you back soon.
You know, it's luxury accommodations, fine dining, and what can I say about Lake of the Woods? This place speaks for itself. It's a fish factory, isn't it?
Fabulous.
The sun is slowly going down. We're supposed to be back at the boat in about 5 minutes, but I think we got time just to fish this day out. Should take us about 2 hours.
Let's do it.
Yeah, perfect. So you caught yourself a big old crayfish.
You just watch his face drop. There goes another short one.
Wayne doesn't want to eat any walleyes at once.
Yeah, all right. This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Whoa. Well, that is just amazing.
Look at that thing.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that. Yeah.